So, you've been busy lately. I don't mean to be rude, but I can tell. You look worse than usual, a bit disheveled if you don't mind my pointing it out. Everything else aside, are you feeling well? You can talk to me, you know. You've confided a lot of things in me already. It's my job to listen to you. Uh-huh. I was thinking you could talk to me with more than just monosyllabic responses, though. Well, let's talk about your little expedition into the repository, then, shall we? No, I'm not angry with you about that. I actually would like to apologize for my behavior while I was on the line that day. That was the first time you've used my personal number in the months since I gave it to you, and I wasn't expecting it to be concerning and outing like that. I fear I wasn't in a very calm state of mind. Certainly, I want you to feel you can ask me for help when your life is at stake. I'm at least happy, let's say, that your friend was able to get the information she was after without the authorities calling for her head. But I think you know what I'm going to say next. You can't do anything like that again. If I'm being honest, I don't much care what kinds of things your friends in the magic community get up to. I'm not their instructor, I don't know them, and I'm not responsible for their safety. And from what little you've told me, they do some good for people when they're not causing chaos. But it's different with you, isn't it? I guess you still don't feel like talking. Are you tired, perhaps? It probably won't help, but I can ask Abby to get you a cup of what I'm drinking. It's called Happy Dreams Tea. I heard someone on the radio say that it gives you happy dreams. This isn't me giving you medical advice, mind you. I've drunken it before bed, and it's definitely not true. But I do like the fragrance, so here we are. Alright, then. Abby, can you bring in another cup of this, please? The other reason I want to discuss this topic is that I do have to wonder what effect this has had on your studies, let's call them. All this helping your friend with her adventures. And I'm not just talking about the risk that you might get in trouble with the law or the possibility these escapades are keeping you up at night. Which I suspect is more than a mere possibility, judging from the face you just made when I said that. What kind of dreams do you have, anyway, when your life is periodically put in danger? Or would you call them dreams at all? Oh, it's not usually that bad, Well, that's a relief, then, isn't it? I would hate to think you're putting yourself in twice the danger. If I'm starting to sound like your parents, I apologize. It's just that... Let's approach this from a different angle. Why do you feel the need to give your friends your services this way? Why do you jump at their call? You can always spend time with them without getting involved. Is it because you want to feel useful? Is it because you want to feel like your powers have meaning when you're struggling to apply them more practically to your own life? Or is it just... That's a telling choice of phrase. If I may ask, prove yourself to whom, really? And why should you need to assist with break-ins or whatever else just to prove yourself? Is that what they've said to you? That they think you're a joke? Then I don't often recommend putting words in other people's mouths. It can say something about us, what words we think we hear other people say. Often, the judgment and scorn we see in our peers are actually just our own. Well, of course, I can't really say how other people feel when I've never spoken to them about it. But it seems to me that you have a lot of frustration of your own right now. having trouble getting a stable job that can accommodate your condition, still finding yourself with the occasional destructive dream. I remember when you told me you created a sinkhole in the middle of your apartment. Everyone wishes that they were making progress faster. Everyone thinks that the world is laughing at their flaws. But listen to me when I tell you, I don't think you're a joke. And I don't think you're a failure either. I think you're exactly where you're meant to be. You're exactly where I expected you to be. Really. Like I said when you first signed on with me, you aren't the first somniomancer I've taken under my tutelage, and I've seen a lot of the same struggles before. This time, If your friends are making it difficult to feel confident, tell them so. Let them know how you feel. And if nothing improves, then they're not very good friends to begin with, are they? Ugh. I've been yapping so much that my drink's gotten cold. Oh, well, you're welcome. I'm glad that I was able to say something helpful to you. And speaking of drinks, thank you, Abby. Here, you can take mine back. No, I won't be needing a fresh refill. All that being said, you do still seem troubled, though. What else is the matter? So, that's why you brought up your parents earlier. Did they try to contact you? Not that you've ever said that you were avoiding talking to them. Well, unfortunately, when it comes to parent-child relationships, I'm a little bit rusty. My parents have been gone for some time. Decades, actually. Oh, no, you don't need to sympathize. You know, most people in my social circle don't have them. There's just a common tendency among us to outlive our progenitors. It's not good or bad. You wouldn't necessarily be better off without two people who care deeply about you. But it's not better either being stifled and, to use one of your words, smothered by the ones who were supposed to teach you to stand on your own 2 feet. I am sorry that their behavior has progressed to having these arguments with you. Under the circumstances, it might be best to leave them be for now. Give everything time to cool off. You don't owe them your attention, and unlike your friends, you aren't going to be in their proximity anytime soon. You know, they weren't really like this when they were my students. I wonder what happened. Yes. I wonder what happens to them. Right, yes. If that's all, perhaps we could get to business as usual. You have been practicing the latest exercises I gave you, right? I think it might be safe enough now to do a little test so that I can see your progress myself. So, with that in mind, could you sleep for me? I'm not too worried. You were being truthful, weren't you, that you're not having nightmares? Good. Then I want you to relax now. Yes, have a bit of your drink if you like, though I told you that it doesn't actually do anything. It's not caffeinated, at least. Do you like the taste? Abby keeps the tea leaves in when she makes it for me, so that the infusion gets stronger. I think some people must think it's disgusting, but I've gotten used to it. There are some who practice divination by reading the shapes. Curious, as if someone can see your future at the bottom of a cup. Yes, there's something to watching the way the leaves swirl in the amber liquid, beneath the warm steam and the whispers of foam, the reflections of the overhead light. It's a sweet tea, isn't it? Does the scent of it appeal to you? Can you taste it, even without drinking? The fragrance curling over your senses and inviting you in. Breathe it into you slowly, and then out again. And then... Damn it, what a mess. Should've... keep sleeping. There we go.